see everybody and I'll record it.
Okay, fantastic. That's great.
Yes, already on it.
But I do read my All right, let's start. Okay, shall we start? Do you want to wait a couple minutes?
Oh man, I think what time is it? Yeah, I think we can get it going. Let's see. Yeah. All right. What, a few peeps? Yeah, let's go ahead and get it going.
Cool.
Hey guys.
Let's get a. It's nice to see you guys. I miss you. Let's find a comfortable mat or whatever you need. I'm gonna start closing the eyes and feeling the connection of our body to the mat and to the earth through the mat. So maybe there's a little sway side to side or a little forwards and backs. And just see what works for you to get way more comfortable in your seat. And just start relaxing. Letting go of any tension of the night or any tension that you might carry. Relax the legs and the hips. Let go of your glutes. And start letting the belly go. Feel how that relaxes your lower back. And just start relaxing your ribs and your chest. So every time you inhale, they're so soft that you can allow way more air in. You go for very deep, big inhales. Allow yourself to release with each exhale. So really putting your attention on your breath. Let go of the weight of the shoulders all the way down to your fingertips. Relax the neck and the throat, your jaws, your tongue and the root of the tongue, cheeks, eyes in their sockets, eyebrows, the space between the eyebrows, your forehead, your temples, your scalp. Anything that's in your mind right now, just let go. We're not looking for a flat mind. We're just looking to allow things to happen, but to not cling. Sensation, any feeling, any thought. We just watch it like a cloud, or imagine you throw confetti to the air and just simply watch it fall down. Same attitude. And see if you can make your inhales slightly bigger. See how your body expands, and then let go completely of the exhale. Watch the space between the exhale and the next inhale. Allow it to happen naturally. Beautiful. Nice. And right from there, take a big breath in, reach your arms up to the sky. Bring the palms together at the top. And slowly draw your thumbs right to the middle of your chest. And find that space in the heart area. You can really just let the thumbs rest. They feel comfortable there. I'll take a deep breath in. And let it all out. Twice more, really easy. Big inhale. And easy exhale. One last time here. Take a deep breath in. Really easy it all out. Let your breath come back to natural. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Nice. And gently release the hands on your lap. So interlace the hands, interlace the fingers. So you have the palms of your hands look towards you. Take a nice inhale all the way up to the height of your heart. Exhale, press the palms down. Okay, so let's do that twice more. Inhale, imagine you're feeling yourself up. And exhale, push the air all down. One more, inhale. And exhale. Let's make it bigger. Inhale. On the exhale, push it down. And then inhale, go all the way forwards and out to the sky. And just let everything go to one side and the other side. Get yourself a nice big stretch. Relax the head, relax the neck, the shoulders. You can have your arms really extended or get them a bit softer. And start tipping towards your left side. And I'm bending the right elbow. Rest your head on the right arm and let the left elbow fall. Nice and heavy here, so you're opening your chest here. You can move around if it feels nice here. Now take a nice inhale, stretch your arms long. Left hand to the ground, right hand up to the ceiling. And on the exhale, just lean to your left side. And then big breath in, reach it up. And big exhale, relax completely. Maybe even let the arm fall. Nice breath in to open the heart high. And exhale, relax. And then start crawling your hands towards the front of your space. Just a few steps. Maybe there's a little movement side to side here. You're like rocking your body here. Let me go a little bit back. Nice. So you don't have to go really far. Stay where your hands are still holding the weight of your chest. And right where you are, take a big inhale, push the ground away from you so you lengthen the spine and open space for your other chest. On the exhale, melt forwards and down. Again, push so you can open up a bit more space, lengthen through your crown, and release. One more, inhale, lengthening up. And exhale all the way down, let go completely. And use your hands to crawl yourself back to your seat. Once you're back to your seat, again, interlace the hands, but try and find the weird interlacing. Same thing as we did before. Inhale, bring the air all the way up to your heart. Exhale, push it down, back to the earth. Twice more, inhale. And exhale. Relax the shoulders as much as you can when you go down. One more time here, inhaling. Imagine you're really pushing down something like water or coffee. Nice. Let's make a big inhale. Come all the way up to the heart. Exhale, back down to the ground. Inhale forwards and all the way up. Relax the shoulders here so they're not up onto your ears, but you're nice and relaxed, and just let go towards one side, the other side. Just try and go a little bit further each time, but just within comfortable. There's no need to do anything. Nice. And this time we bend the left elbow and rest the head on the forearm. Right elbow wants to go down. Open the elbows, like extend the elbows to the sides as much as you can, and just push the head a little bit towards the arms so there's more space for the chest to go. And same thing we did before. As you inhale, open your arms, right hand to the ground, left hand up to the sky. Exhale, lean to the right. Soften the right elbow. Inhale, push the ground away from you, heart hug. Exhale, relax completely. One more here, opening up. And again, coming all the way down towards the right. Let everything fall forward. Scroll your hands a few more steps. Maybe if there's a space, but there's no need. Just make sure that you're in a happy place here. Maybe just rock side to side. If you want to go all the way, like we did before, pulsing, something to do, but right now you can just let go of the weight of the chest, the arms, maybe if you find more space. Keep the head really heavy. And take a big breath in, whatever you want. Big breath out, release completely. And from that feeling of empty, start crawling the hands back towards your seat. And then bring both hands right behind you. Lean on the hands. And the fingers can be anywhere. So inhale, push the heart all the way up to the sky. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. If you're really comfortable here, you might want to lift your hips. But that's only something to do, there's no need to. And come back down. And we're gonna make it a little bit bigger. So you can stay and do what we just did. But we're gonna take the feet out, not too far from the hips. Hands again behind, so we can lean on the hands, pushing through the feet and the hands. Lift your hips way up. And the head can be looking at your belly button. If there's any tension on the neck, you can let go here. And let go of the hips. And let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, push the hips up. And on the exhale, bring the hips down and take them right towards your arms. So you stretch your legs in front of you. And inhale, come all the way back up into tabletop. And exhale, release the hips, almost as if you're going to sit down, but you don't. And inhale again. And exhale, release the hips down. Nice. And then let yourself stay with your legs stretched. So we're going to bend the knees a whole lot. Let me change the angle a little bit because you can't see my legs really. All right. Okay. So bend the knees a whole lot here. Right? And when I say a whole lot, do a whole lot. And hug your legs under the knees or just under your thighs. Make sure your sit bones are nice and grounded here. And then use the arms to help you lengthen the spine here. So as you inhale, lengthen up and push the heart forwards. As if you wanted to like shoot your heart right in front of you. And then from there, start taking the heart forwards and forwards and forwards until your belly and your thighs are nice and close. So you stick them together. And your feet can be a little bit, your toes can be up. And just take a couple of breaths in here, like really hugging your belly to your thighs. If you see that your body's really comfortable here, then start lengthening the legs so you can slide your heels forwards, or you can move your sit bones back and walk. But the idea is to keep the belly really close to the thigh and use the hands, use the arms to keep them together. So maybe close the eyes, maybe release the head if that's comfortable. And just make this really comfortable space where you can breathe. Inhaling and exhaling in a natural way. Yes. Okay, take a big breath in right where you are. And a big exhale, release the arms. And use your hands to come back to a nice comfortable seat. Right from there, take the hands to one side, slide your legs behind you, and get into a favorite all fours. So your hands are nice and wide, fingertips quite expand your fingertips as much as you can, your fingers. And knees right under the hips. And just natural movement here. Start rolling around. Go side to side, forwards and backs, arch and round. And take some time here to really explore the spine. And especially in the morning, I'm gonna go and look at you. Especially in the morning, make it super, how do I say, like really slow, really juicy, so you can really feel how your spine is feeling today. Nice. Yay, well done, John. Great, everyone doing great. All right, so nice and easy, start making your way to a downward facing dog. So start taking your hips a little bit back, lifting one knee, and then changing sides. And maybe one arm wants to go up and then come back down to the ground. So take it as a very organic way of coming onto the hands and the feet, lifting the hips way up and high. Nice. Anything that needs moving, allow it to move. So there's no rules here. Beautiful. Nice. Right, so right where you are, take a nice inhale, lift the heels way up, and on the exhale, relax them back down. Keep the knees really soft here. Inhale, reaching the heels up, and exhaling to release them back down. And one last time, inhale, lifting high, and exhaling to release. Nice, keep the knees nice and soft. And this time on the inhale, lift the heels, lift the hips, and start waving your spine forwards until you're into plank. Don't hold it. Bring the knees back down to the ground. And then from there, take the hips towards your heels, child's pose. Nice. From this child's pose, spread the fingers nice and wide. And then rounding your spine, come forwards. And off into all fours. Keep taking the hips forwards, bend the elbows, keep them nice and close to your ribs. And keep coming down, chest down, chin down. Elbows to the sides, nice and close. Inhale, open the chest. Nice, exhale, bring it back down. And then push the ground away so you're back into all fours, tuck the toes in. And downward facing dog. Beautiful. So start taking your weight to the left side and the right side. Nice. And keep it on the left side this time. Inhale the right thigh high, open up. And on the exhale, take the foot in between the hands for a nice low lunge here. And then just explore the hip a little bit before doing anything else. So go rocking towards one side and the other side and very gently drop the left knee down. That's right, from here, take the hips back towards the back heel, stretch this front leg, but keep the knee really soft so there's no tension in the back of the leg. And then start moving a little bit forwards and backs. Oh, let me change this a little bit. Yeah. Right. And next time you find yourself forward, stay on the palms of the hands or the fingertips. And start taking your weight over to your left hand so your right hand can climb up your side. Maybe the left hand comes up too. If this is really comfortable, maybe start taking one hand up, maybe the other one. So maybe you even take the hands right behind your head, elbows out. So push, if you're there, push the heart forwards and extend the elbows to your sides. Nice, take a nice inhale, reach everything high. And then exhale, bring the hands back down and take the hips back. And this is a house split, so take it easy. Just at the beginning, lengthen the right leg, but keep the knee soft. And just, we're gonna use this to open the chest a little bit. As you inhale, push the ground and open the heart. And on the exhale, try and take the heart towards your toes. So you're gonna really feel it on the back of the leg here. Nice. And then from here, again, lean forwards, curl your hands inside the front knee, back toes to the ground. Push the ground away from you and get into a plank. Now just hold this plank. So normally we would think planks are a very hard and strong thing, but let's soften this up a little bit. So we're moving in this plank, taking it to one side and the other side. Nice. So staying easy and soft in this plank. Knees to the ground, and then towards hips towards the heels. So we do this round vinyasa that I really like. From the back, so from your child's pose, round your spine, bring your hips forwards, and bending the elbows, take the heart to the ground. Yeah. Open up, roll the shoulders away from the ears as you inhale. Beautiful. As you exhale, come back down. Keep your elbows super close to your ribs. Push the ground away to come back to all fours, tuck the toes in. And hips up and back, downward facing dog. Again, leaning to one side and the other side. This time we take the weight to the right side, lengthen up the left leg. And exhaling, take the weight forwards, put it in between your hands, and have a little play. Nice. And then gently putting the right knee down. Awesome. And again, same thing, leaning forwards and back. So just kind of warming up the leg a little bit and warming up the hip. And when I say forwards and backs, don't forget that lefts and rights are still there. So it can be more like a circular movement or an 8-shape movement or anything you want to do. So just explore the many options that you have in here beneath anything. Right, and again, next time we're forwards. Lean a little bit more towards your right hand. Free the left so you can come up into your thigh. So stay away from the knee. Use your thigh. And then maybe right hand comes up to the left. If this is too much for the hip, just stay down. One or both. But if you're really happy here and really comfortable, maybe your hands come all the way up to the sky. And again, just make sure you, wherever you are, you can move, because that's proof that you're happy and comfortable. Maybe interlacing hands and elbows out. Nice. Whenever you are, take a nice inhale here. And exhale, release the hands forwards. And coming back, hips right over the knees. There's a straight line. Yeah, I'm going to show it on this leg because it's too complicated otherwise. So your hips right over the knee, and in this case, the left leg is slightly bent or a lot bent. What I want is the length of the spine here, so we can really feel it on the hip, on the glute. And inhale and open up, and exhale, bring the heart forwards and forget about down. There's just kind of wanting to project your heart as further forwards as you can. Nice. Cool, again, taking your hands forward so you can crawl back into this little lunge. Bring both hands inside the front foot. Weight on your hands, back toes in. Again, get yourself into a nice, easy plank. And we're gonna take a couple of side planks into wild things. So take your weight over to the right side and then over to the left. And bring all your weight onto the right side. Stack your feet together, or maybe straight away take the left foot behind you. And lifting the hips, reach the left hand high. So maybe you're already tipping over. You're into a side plank. See what you feel. Nice. Slowly drop the hips down and make your way back to the middle. As you land on your left hand, take the weight there. And then sway to the right. And sway again to the left. Stack the feet, right hand high, maybe right foot comes behind you. Nice. And when you're ready again, come back to the middle. Drop the knees down. And this time, stick your hips up. And crawl your hands forwards. And all of this for the chest and the shoulders. And keep crawling until you can start leaning forwards and letting go of the weight of the chest towards the ground. But there's no need to bring the chest all the way down. You're all great. Play with the width of the arms. Maybe move around a little bit if that feels nice. Awesome. Yay. You can always find movement. Maybe it's little movement that comes with the breath. Maybe it's bigger movement that comes with the body. Right, so come back into your all fours from there. Right, and we're gonna open up the knees a little bit more. Right, so we're gonna go into the elbows. So make sure that the width of your knees, you want to put the inside of the knee on the ground and bring the big toes together. So you're like a little frog in here. Now you can stay on the palms of the hands if this is already intense. But if you can come onto the forearms and just start moving your weight forwards and backs. And you can also play and separate the feet and see how that feels. So we're not holding anything here, and that's a way to keep everything safe and to explore the range of movement. Yes. If you find somewhere a little spot that wants more attention and you want to hold it there a little bit more, go for it. But we're not clinging to anything, not today. Nice. And when you're ready, bring your weight onto one side so you can lengthen one leg. Bring the weight onto that long leg so you can lengthen the other one, and you're into a Sphinx pose. So your elbows are right under your shoulders. Nice. And you can hold your hands, or you can keep the palms of the hands flat on the ground. So you're literally a Sphinx here. So what you want to do now is push your pubic bone down and shoot your heart forwards. So you can feel the lengthening from the pubic bone towards the throat even. You can even lengthen or lift your chin here as if you were looking all the way up to the sky. If you want more length in your neck, it sometimes feels really nice, like pout your mouth and go into like a kiss. It's a bit ridiculous, but everyone is home. And feel the stretch in the front of the neck. That feels really nice sometimes to do. We forget about these little spaces in the body. Nice. When you're ready, release the weight forward so you can bring the elbows out. Bring your hands to the sides of your chest. Bring yourself back into all fours, tuck toes in, and back into your downward facing dog. And again, you're taking your weight to the right and the left. Awesome. Keep your weight on the left side. Inhale the right leg all the way up and back. Bend the knee and open up a bit here. And just have a little play. Lengthening the leg, bending it. Maybe you're drawing circles or making some sort of different shapes. And inhale, push that heel way up and back. Take the foot in between your hands for a nice low lunge here. Nice. Keep the legs really strong, and as you inhale, bring everything high. This is where I go all the way back here. Nice. And then again, inhale, reach up. On the exhale, elbows down and open. You open the chest here a lot. Inhale to reach high. Exhale, elbows down and open. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Nice. This time, inhale, reach everything up. Bring the back heel down so your hips open towards your left side. And let the arms extend to your sides, warrior two. Make sure everything can move so you're soft, you're not rigid. But the shoulders are away from the ears, the elbows are slightly bent, the hands are soft. Check that your front knee is right on top of your ankle. Nice. We're gonna inhale to lift everything high, and exhale to soften completely. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Now, one more time here, lengthening up. Exhaling to release. Take your right hand up to the sky, lean back, reverse warrior. And the exhale, keep the hips back. Bend the front knee and take the forearm to the top of the thigh. Left hand all the way down to the ground. Forwards, high, and behind you. So you're drawing a big circle here. And from the back, try and paint with the hand all the way up to the ceiling, forwards and down. Do this a couple of times. Whenever you draw the big circle, or just do a half circle all the way forwards and back. And this is a way to play with your shoulder, but also to open the chest a whole lot. So notice how every time you bring the arm back, the chest gets a nice opening there. Nice. Nice. From wherever you are, bring the left hand all the way up to the sky and then down to the side of this front foot. Lean on the left hand and lengthen this right leg. Twist a triangle here. Right hand up to the sky. Take a big inhale there. On the exhale, both hands to the sides of the front foot. Then maybe the back foot is too far away from you, so you want to shorten the gait here. So shorten, is that the gait? I don't know, but shorten your step. So again, keep both knees soft. Your legs are long, so you're not into lunge, but there's no tension in the back of the knee. In here, take a little rock side to side. So lean towards one hand and the other hand. And start letting off the chest, the neck and the head. Breathing nice and deep here. The back leg especially can be way softer, but keep the front leg a little bit longer. And take a nice inhale here. And as you exhale, release the chest over this front leg here. Bend the front knee, and then leaning on the hands and the foot, come up into your warrior three. So you're floating your weight forwards, extending the left leg behind. Yay, nice. And then from there, take a nice inhale, reach from the heel towards the crown. And on the exhale, soften both knees and pull the belly in so you start rounding up to standing. And bring this leg with you. Nice. And give it a nice squeeze here. Open it to the side. You can use the hand, but maybe the hand is not really helping. So if it's not helping, just let go of it. Nice. And we're just gonna go for a tree pose here. And we're gonna catch this foot and bring it to the inner thigh. If the inner thigh is not working, bring it to the calf or even toes to the ground, heel on top of the ankle. Whatever you are, make sure you're happy and comfortable. And we're gonna take left hand into a fist, right hand into the palm. Push the fist against the hand and the hand against the fist. And from there, pull the belly in a little bit and allow yourself to lengthen through the crown. You're pushing the hand against the fist as much as you're pushing your foot against your leg. And let the knee open to the side a little bit. Nice, take a nice inhale there. And then release the hands, catch your ankle, and put it right on top of the knee. Nice. Lengthen your arms forwards, take a nice inhale. On the exhale, sit down. Nice. And then hands to the ground. So we're stable. And just keep leaning forwards with the chest and backs with your hips. So you should be feeling these all the way here. Glute, the outside of your thigh. Nice. And again, make it feel nice. So if your hips are really down and you're kind of struggling with here and you're clenching your jaws or doing anything with your face, it's better to release a little bit more. Nice, take a nice inhale where you are. And on the exhale, let the legs slide. So you're crossing your left foot on top in front of the right. And let go here. I'm gonna crawl your hands over to one side and then the other side. Nice. Come back towards the front. Take a nice inhale again to lengthen. On the exhale, bend both knees, lean on the hands, bend the right knee this time, and put it a little bit across your left. You can land the top of the foot, the shin, and both hips. Nice. I love landing into this like that. I think it's pretty elegant. So just make sure the front foot, the left foot, is grounded. So the whole sole of the foot is on the ground. If your left hip starts coming up, maybe just release the right leg and come over here. And again, just make sure that everything is nice and comfortable. Comfortable helps relaxing. So hold your knee with your elbow. You're really hugging this leg nice and tight towards you. And take your right hand, your left hand behind. On the inhale, push the ground away so we lengthen the spine. And on the exhale, open the chest towards the left side. And focus on the chest. When we focus on the heart area, the twist is going to happen easier. So every time we inhale, we grow tall. And every time we exhale, we try and open the chest a little bit more. Imagine your heart as a lighthouse. And just bring that lighthouse to your left side. Every time we inhale, we try and lengthen up the spine. And every time we exhale, if there's more space for the twist, we twist. But if there's no more space, we try and relax where we are. One breath for relaxing. So inhale, opening up more space. Now on the exhale, relax the face, relax the shoulders. Nice. And then slowly come back to the middle and bring both hands to your right side. Lean onto your hands. You can also, well, do anything that feels nice to undo this twist. Nice. And we're gonna get back into the middle. So get yourself a little bit centered. And then holding this leg, we're gonna either hold the foot with a hand or in the elbow, but again, making sure that the leg feels loved. Just give it a nice rock. Rock the babies. So make sure that this leg feels pampered. Nice. And let's go a little bit forwards and back. Just make sure that your hips getting a nice massage within. Nice. So then knee towards your mouth. 3 kisses. Just in case I forget. Lean all the way to the right so you can lengthen this left leg behind you. Hands under the shoulders, tuck the back toes in, and then getting this leg really close to your belly, like suck the leg with your belly, come all the way up and back into downward facing dog. And you can just pedal through your feet a couple of times here. Give yourself always some time to check in with the body, and down dog is a great space to do that. Nice, inhale, roll forwards into your plank. Nice, as you find your plank, drop the knees down, bring the hips towards the heels. That nice vinyasa. Round your spine forwards, belly in as you move. Bend the elbows, heart and forehead on the ground. Inhale, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. And this time, stay here. Let's just move it around a little bit. Come over to one side and the other side. If you find this one is too high for you, bend the elbows and stay lower. Always check in with your lower back. Nice. Let's get back to down dog. Back through center. Inhale to open. Hips towards the heels. Tuck the toes in. And reach them up and back down. And again, lean into one side and the other side. Lean right, inhale the left side high. Bend the knee, play with this leg as you wish. You can play drawing circles, extending and bending, letting the leg go back. Just give it a nice exploration. Then inhale, reach it long. Exhale, take the weight forwards, come in between your hands, low lunge. Keep the legs strong, legs fly. Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, settle down. And we're using the elbows now. Inhale, exhale, open the chest. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release it. One more inhale, floats. And exhale, let go. Inhale to fly up. Bring the back heel down. Open the hips to the right. And let the arms extend. Your arms are like their wings right now. Knee on top of the ankle. Make sure these knees opening to the side. You can really feel the hip opener that warrior two is. And extend the energy through your arms, but don't lock them, just release. And we fly from here, inhaling, lengthening up, exhaling, release. And twice more, inhale, flat up, exhale, let it go. Moving from the hips, inhale, flat up, exhale, let go. Left hand up to the sky, lean back, warrior, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. And then from here, the hips come back and the chest comes forwards. Forearm on top of the side. Right hand flies up to the sky. And from there, let the arm go over the head and down towards the ground, back to the sky, then reverse that circle, play around. And again, the focus is on feeling how everything is connected, and these big circles that we make with the hands also play a nice role on the hips and the chest. Nice. And take this left hand all the way up, forwards and down. Not too close to your feet, a little bit to the right side. Lift the back heel, lean on the right foot and the right hand, and twist over to the left hand high. Nice, take a nice inhale there, stretch. And bring both hands to the sides of this front foot. When you have the weight on your hands, then maybe the back foot comes closer. So you're in pyramid pose. And again, both legs are soft. Always make sure that you can move around here. Soften through the knees, go over to one side, the other side, or maybe just relax over here. Try and let go of the head and the neck. Nice. Nice, take a nice inhale here, lengthening the spine. On the exhale, release the weight, bend the front knee, and crawl yourself forwards until your right leg floats behind you, warrior three. So the hips are squared towards the ground, the heels reaching back, the crown is reaching forwards. Take a nice inhale, expand that space. On the exhale, soften completely, get into a little ball and start coming up to standing, like taking the lift here. Bring the knee with you. Alright, so we're doing the same thing as before, opening the knee to the side and back to the middle. But if the hand is not helping, let go of the hands. Look, mommy. Nice. All right, and when we're ready, bring this foot all the way to the inner thigh, maybe the calf, maybe the ground. Try and do the same thing you did on the opposite side, but don't worry too much about it. Okay, find a root on the left leg. And then again, this time the left hand is gonna go on a palm. The right is gonna go on the fist. We're gonna push them against each other. So that's the way we balance, no opposite forces. Look towards one point in front of you. And then allow yourself to grow here and lengthen. Keep pushing the hand and the fist, the foot and the leg, so the knee can open a little bit more to the side. This is also a hip opener. Nice, take a nice inhale, belly in, lengthen here. Right, and on the exhale, release the hands. Catch this ankle, bring it on top of the knee. Get closer here. You bring it on top of the knee. Lengthen the arms all the way forward. Nice. Take a nice inhale to open the heart and exhale, sit down here. When you find that space, bring the hands to the ground for support and just hold it there. Breathing nice and easy so you can feel all this right side. So again, the idea is, as we did on the split, to open the chest here. The more you open the chest, the more you will feel the glutes. Funnily enough. Nice. And when you're ready, take a nice inhale to open up. On the exhale, let this right leg slide so your right foot comes across the left. Nice. Again there. And let's just have a little crawl over to the left hand side and the right, so we can feel the back leg a little bit more. And really explore this. Just see where you feel it when you go this way or that way. I take it as a game more than anything else. Coming back through center. Nice inhale again, lengthening the spine. Exhaling to bend both knees. Catch the weight on the hands. This time release the right leg. Cross the knee. And then land the top of the foot, the shin, and the knee down. Now that's where we sit. Yeah. So again, same thing as we did before. Check that the sole of the right foot is completely on the ground. The right hip is not on the air. If it's in the air, we extend the left leg. If it's happy and comfortable, we stay here. So hug the knee and the elbow crease. You can really bring this knee nice and close to the chest without forcing, obviously, but we keep a nice tight hug. And then the right hand is gonna go behind. So it's gonna help us keep the spine nice and long. Take a nice inhale here. And on the exhale, again, lighthouse in your heart. Start bringing the heart towards the right side. And make sure that the shoulders are not going out towards the ears, so they're relaxed and they're heavy. So inhaling to lengthen and exhaling to explore the twist. And when the exhale is gone, we start over again. So when the twist, you find the limit of it, then start relaxing into it. So let go of the shoulders, let go of any tension in the jaw and the face. Always keeping the space in the spine and the chest. A nice inhale here. And exhale, relax shoulders, relax face, relax completely. And let go over to the left side. Lean on the hands. And again, undo your twist. Like wringing your spine towards the other side, like a towel. Nice, and again, come back through the center. Now we take this leg, maybe we'll hold the foot with the hand, maybe we'll put it on the elbow, and give it a nice little rock. Again, you can play with it in any way you need. Forwards and backs, it's always nice to start exploring side to side, but if it feels nice to start kind of doing like circles with the leg or anything, like this is your leg, you can do anything you want with it. Nice. And I'm bringing the knee towards your midline, towards your face, kiss it 3 times. And same thing, lean to the left so we can free up this right leg and take it behind through a nice pigeon. Hands under the shoulders and bring this leg nice and close to your belly. As you inhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. And again, pedal a few times here. So what we're gonna do is bending both knees. Let the hips drop towards the right or the left side. Towards one side, doesn't matter. Feel the stretch on the opposite side. On an inhale, come back to the middle and do the opposite. On the exhale, bend the knees and let go here. Nice. Nice. Inhale, come back through center. Back into a nice downward facing dog. Again, as you inhale, lift the heels, lift the hips, come forwards into a nice easy plank. Take your weight to the left and the right. And again to the left. Straight away, take the right foot behind you. As you inhale, lift the hips, open up. Nice stretch here. And drop the hips first. And start taking the weight over to the right side. So you lean to the right, lean to the left. And lean to the right one more time. Left foot behind you, open up here. And then come back. Let the hips down first. Come back into your plank. And from your plank, start crawling your feet forwards towards your hands, all the way to the top of the space. And keep the feet more or less 2 fists apart, maybe a little bit more. And bending the knees, let the chest and the head fall down. And as we did at the beginning, bring the belly to the thighs. So your knees are gonna be really bent. And hold opposite elbows with your hands. Let the crown of the head point towards the ground. We're not looking at the ground. We're pointing, we're looking through the legs maybe. Now shake your head, yes. And then shake it back. And shake it, yes, again. Nice. And from here, release the hands, push the feet up, push the ground through your feet, push your feet against the ground, start unfolding your spine, really slow. Keep the head for last. Keep the chin all the way into the chest, all the way up. And when you get to the top, take a big breath in and reach the arms up to the sky. Nice. And then come back towards the heart. Interlace your fingers, same thing as we did at the beginning. Bringing the palms of the hands up, inhale towards your heart. Exhale towards the ground, soften through the knees. Inhale towards the heart. Exhale towards the ground. One more. Inhale to the heart. Exhale towards the ground. Keep going forwards and all the way up. A little bit towards the left. A little bit towards the right. Again, knees really soft. Come back through center. Bend the right elbow. Let the left elbow be heavy. Push the head against the forearm. Nice. I'm going to just make sure that the pushing of the head is helping you open up the chest. Nice. Take a nice inhale here. Lengthen the arms in opposite direction. Bend the knees. Then circle to the left until your right hand is right in front of your feet on the ground. Push right hand down towards the ground. Left hand flies up to the sky. Your right knee is bent here. Nice and soft. And then from here, bend the left elbow and put the top of the hand on the back of your back, on the lower back. Or maybe you put it on your waist. Or maybe you try and catch your thigh. See what's available. Now take a nice inhale to lengthen the spine. And on the exhale, bring the heart a little bit more towards the sky. Maybe you look up, maybe you look down. See that your neck is always comfortable. Take a nice inhale where you are. And on the exhale, undo the pretzel. Take the left hand down to the ground. And again, head heavy, start unfolding the spine. When you get to the top, big breath in, reaching the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Interlace the fingers in a weird way. Inhale, palms up to the sky, all the way to the heart. Exhale, palms down towards the ground. Moving the energy here. Inhale, and pushing down. So you're bringing energy in here. And pushing energy down towards the earth to be recycled. Keep going forwards and all the way up to the sky. And lean to one side and the other side. Nice. And then back to center. This time is the left elbow we bend. Push the head against the forearm. Right elbow. Ooh, I don't know if this is still good. Ah, yeah. Right. Same thing here, so your left elbow is pushing up, is pushing to open and reach high, and the right elbow again is going to the side to open the chest and also down, resisting a little bit. Again, nice inhale, stretch like you do in the morning, and come over to the right side, like a semicircle, half circle, left hand in front of your feet, push the left hand down, right hand up to the sky. This time the left knee is the one that stays soft. Keep opening the chest. A nice inhale here. Bend the right elbow. The top of the hand comes on the back of on the lower back, or maybe goes on the waist. Maybe you catch your thigh here. Again, whatever feels comfortable. And here, take a nice inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, bring the heart high. You might be looking all the way up or all the way down. Again, whatever your neck feels nicest. Nice. Take a nice inhale. And a sweet exhale to undo this twist. Let go of the head, neck, and shoulders. Again, if you want to hold your opposite elbows, or maybe you hold the big toes with the peace fingers, or do nothing with your arms. Give yourself a nice shake, saying yes. Nice shake, saying no. Shake yes again. Nice. And then take the hands to the ground, bend the knees a whole lot so you can take yourself into an easy squat. Let the hips down. Nice. And in here, just move around a little bit. So if you're really happy in your squat and you want to lean to one side, you can take this leg away or even open up more space and change sides. Or maybe you want to rest into the full yogi squat. Again, explore what feels really nice in here. Awesome. And I keep one hand forwards and take the opposite hand behind you. So we're going to use it to land our butts gracefully. And keep the soles of the feet together. But instead of bringing the heels really close, we're going to take them a little bit further. So the shape that you're making with the legs is a diamond. It's not a butterfly, but a little bit further. And we're going to take the crown of the head towards the soles of the feet, but don't worry about it too much. So hold your shins and use this hold to open the chest. Take it nice and easy. And then start bringing the chest forwards. There will be a point not too far where these doesn't want to go any further. When you find that once we've created the space, then we round. And start bringing the head towards the feet. But again, never need to go anywhere. And if you're happy in that space, give yourself a little sway side to side. Nice. It's like you're rocking your body like a baby. Awesome. And again, take a sweet breath in where you are. And let a breath out, relax you a little bit more if there's a space for that. If not, don't worry. We're just playing. Nice. Take another big inhale in that space. And use your exhale to take you back to your seat. And from there, keep going. So you keep walking your arms, your hands, then come onto your elbows. And then let the lower back, the mid back, and the upper back rest on the ground. You can keep the soles of the feet together if that feels nice. Maybe your heels come a little bit closer. You can bring the inside of the knee together and separate the feet mat distance apart, or just relax the legs. Just see what feels good. Head on the ground. Shavasana is the most difficult pose. Imagine, corpse pose. So what we're doing here is learning to release and learning to let go. So if you can allow the palms of the hands to face up, so you're, again, keeping the space that we've created on the chest. It's really nice to see you guys. I'll just let the body be as soft as possible. So this is a space that invites to reflection, right? To impermanent, to reflect on impermanence, or maybe on change, how things change all the time. The inhale is never forever, and the exhale is never forever either. So everything comes and goes. So we're filling the body up when we inhale. But for that, we need to empty it first. Then that's where the exhalation comes in. We let go. So every time we let go, we make space for something new, for something better. And also in this journey, that movement is releasing of old patterns, releasing of all identities, even the identity that thinks that I cannot touch my toes, for example. We gotta let them go for the new to become alive. And give yourself permission to melt. Let the outlines of your body dissolve and become one with the space you're in. So you no longer know where your body ends and the ground begins. And each inhale becomes the earth's inhale. Each exhale becomes the earth exhale. You're breathing to the earth's rhythm. And aligning with it. Aligning with its cycles, aligning with the constant change. And very gently start becoming aware of your breath again. And feel the inhale pushing your back against the ground, against the mat, against the space you're lying in. And let the exhale release any residue of tension or anything that doesn't serve. Let it go. And let this breath become a little bit deeper and a little bit longer each time. Giving yourself some time as well to redraw the limits of your body. So your awareness goes from your breath to your body now and the space that's around you. Start wiggling your toes and your fingers and expand your awareness to the sounds that you can hear. Your own breath, someone in the house or birds outside. Start wiggling your wrists, your ankles. Maybe have a nice stretch. Or maybe bring your knees to your chest for a good hug. Or again, become aware of the sensations right now. The outside ones, what's going on around us and what's going on inside us. And see, the more we feel good in our body, the more we feel good with whatever's going on outside. That's the journey. And when you're ready, maybe rock forwards and backs or lean onto one side so you can come back to a nice comfortable seat. And let's breathe together. So again, maybe you cross your legs or you find another space that you really like. Allow the arms to rest naturally wherever they fall. Palms up, palms down, doesn't matter. Close the eyes. Let the shoulders drop. Let the whole weight of your body drop from the crown of your head down to your neck, your spine, belly out. Release the hips and the glutes. Let the legs heavy. And see how the earth is supporting that weight. So your body pushes down and the earth pushes up. Opposite forces, keeping the balance. Again, notice the expansion that happens with your inhale and the releasing that happens with your exhale. Taking a deep breath in, float your arms all the way up to the sky, nice and long. Bring the palms together, thumbs to your crown for a good intention. To your third eye, in between your eyebrows for good thoughts. To the lips for good words. And the heart for good action. I'll go something like this. Oka samasta sukhino bhavantu loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free from suffering. Big, small, far, close, human, non-human. And may we be of help for their happiness and their well-being, roughly translated. Take a big inhale through the nose and let it all out. And twice more, just like that. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more time here. Inhale. Let go. Take the corners of the mouth towards your ears. Keep them there for till at least the end of this strange lockdown. And from the bottom of my heart to yours, thank you so much for being there. It's so good to see you guys. Namaste. Shall we unmute? Yay. Are we feeling good?
Yes, indeed.
Cool. Some very nice settings here.
And that was perfect.
Thank you. You guys are happy to contribute. I shall see you next Sunday.
Yes, indeed. And I think I got this recorded, so I'll go ahead and post it in the group for anybody else.
Yay.
All right. Thank you so much, Irene.
An image good because I find my glasses. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I think we got it.